guys, Sunday afternoon here, Easter Sunday. Hope everybody had a good long weekend, or continuing to have a good long weekend. I know the video I put up this morning, there was really no progress made except for a little bit of paint. The reason I did that earlier this year when I was talking about I was going to start putting up at least a video a week, like a scheduled video, same time every week. I figured it was best, even if I didn't really have anything to show, to still put up a video, even if it was only a minute or two. So that's why that video went up, even though there wasn't too much to show there, just to kind of keep the schedule going. I decided to put it up there. So anyways, you can see here, putting the masks on the wheels for the Piranha. I should have made these masks about a millimeter or 1.5 millimeters larger in diameter than they are. But I'm not going to worry about it. This is all going to be weathered and stuff anyway, so no big deal. This one, as you can see, is going to be a bit of a problem. For this one wheel, I glued the hub into the wheel. I just wanted to see if it would be easier to assemble them to the Piranha with the hub on or off. So I glued in one hub to try, and of course the masks are not cut for that. So no doubt I'll get a bit of overspray on that. I'm not sure if I have the color here or not. Yeah. So this is the color I'll be going with. XF85 rubber black. That's what I'll be going with for the wheels. And as well today, I'm going to get the turret base coated as well. So just going to step away now and start painting these wheels and that turret, and I'll be back a bit later when that's all done. Okay guys, so got the tires painted now. For some reason I forgot to paint one side of this one, missed that one, so I'll give that one another go. A few other bits and bobs here painted. And I got the turret base colored. So now I just need to paint the other side of that wheel, and I just need to paint the exhaust and the tarp, and then I can start the final assembly, and then it's just on the weathering. So yeah, so I'll just continue on with that, and when I get a bit further along I'll be right back. As you can see, doing a bit of painting here today. A little bit of detail painting on the doors for the Ferrari. Some more parts for the Piranha, of course. It's a seat for the Kawasaki. For some reason I'm using the Tamiya satin black, but it's not coming out very satin. It's coming out almost flat, or it actually is coming out flat. So I may have to go over this with a satin finish just to get that satiny look. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there with that. So yes, that's pretty much all that's on the go here today. Just like I said, trying to get some painting done and out of the way, and get a few more build's a bit advanced further along. I did forget when I had to paint the tape out. I did forget to tape off the mirrors, so still have to do that. But yeah, so other than that, just ready now to do a little bit more assembly on the Piranha and take it from there. So I'll be back in a bit. Continuing on now with the final assembly here. I don't mind the starkness of the colors. That all needs to be weathered and stuff yet. Started on the propellers. I think you're a little bit too dark. I might try to lighten those up a little bit. Just got a few more bits and bobs here. A little bit of detail painting to do those. Started painting the lights and the mirrors. For some reason my Molotow pen has gone, it's not really bright chrome like it used to be. It's almost like a Sharpie now, so I don't know, maybe it's just at the end of its life, I guess. So I have another couple there, a couple of lights to paint. Should get through those tonight. Excuse me, tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure if I mentioned. This is what I'll be using as a base. It's a frame, just picture frame, that's all. So I like using these because they already have a nice finished edge. So all I do is take the glass out and just use the cardboard backing, tape all of this off to keep it clean, and then I'll just build my ground in here, and makes a really nice base for a couple of dollars. So I'll be starting on that in the next day or so. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm doing a little bit of painting for the Kawasaki as well. I put a bit of Future on the seat, so that's looking the way I want it now. I have the gun installed on the turret for the Piranha, so a little bit all over the place here because I'm just doing a bunch of painting all at once. Yeah, when I come back, hopefully I'll have this completely assembled and ready to start the weathering. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Even though it's Friday evening, end of another work week. Finished up my typical Friday sushi supper, so that was delish. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of time here at the bench. And I have this local beer, Aloha it's called. I'll crack into that. So you can probably notice there a little bit of a sheen. So I've got this cleared now, gloss coated. So I can do the decals tonight. Do a little bit of pin washing, and then I can do the glue on the last few bits and bobs, like the rudders and stuff like that. And then I can do the initial dust coat like I showed in the previous video this week. So I'll do the same thing to this. And then I can do a little bit of weathering. And then put it on the base. Call it done. So I'm going to go ahead now tonight and get these decals on. And I'll be back in a bit. Evening, guys. It's Saturday night. End of another build week. I'll be ending this week's video here. Didn't get as much done this weekend as I had hoped. Still may get a bit more done tomorrow. But I did get the turret on the Piranha done and decal. This is complete. I don't have the gun added because this needs to be weathered and dusted and stuff like this, and I don't want the gun, the machine gun would not be weathered. It would be taken care of and stuff. So a little tiny bit of detail painting and stuff to do as well, and ready to start the weathering on that. On the main hull, it's the same thing. A little bit of detail painting to do. Started on the decals. Just waiting for these decals that are here to dry. And then there are 2 decals that go on the back and 2 that go on the front. And I pretty much finished up on these last couple of bits and bobs that need to go on. Here are the lights, and here are the front lights. Those are just drying and stuff now. I mentioned before, I don't know what happened to my Molotow pen, but it's not much. Actually, it looks just like this Sharpie pen now, so I guess the ink only is good for a certain amount of time, I guess. So these are the only couple of decals that I have left to do, and then those are done. These decals, they're proven to be a little bit difficult to work with. They seem to want to stick to everything except for the model itself. Stick to your finger, stick to the brush, stick to the tweezers. But you have to fight a little bit to get them to stick to the model itself. So they are proven to be a bit difficult. So that's why I want to wait for those to dry before I go ahead and put those on. Because if I accidentally touch one of those with my finger, it'll come off. So hopefully I can glue up those decals tomorrow. And then we can start on the weathering then. I did finish up the Abrams tank. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a final video. The guy who came by tonight, the guy that bought that MiG-3 off of me, he took the tank as well, actually. So I didn't get a chance to do a video, but that was a very simple snap kit. It didn't change much from when you saw the dust coat that I gave it. I just did a little bit of weathering and stuff. That was it. So not really missing much on that. Like I said, that was just a test build, really. I just wanted to see how the dry transfers worked. And I will say they work quite good. Definitely be using those again. So anyways, guys, that's another slow week, unfortunately, but yeah, that's how it is. So as always, thanks for watching, and hope you stay tuned for the next video. Thanks.